Welcome back to the Mind Body Project. Thanks for taking a little time to join me today. How many of us have been to McDonald's? I would dare to say that probably almost everybody listening has been to McDonald's. Gone through the drive-thru, gone in. I remember as a kid, and we'd go on trips, and it was we'd stop at McDonald's to use the restroom. And as a little kid, I'd go in and just to hope that we'd get maybe a burger, or I could get a shake, or an ice cream cone, or an apple, or cherry pie. And a lot of times we did, but that was always the highlight of a trip. When I traveled with my parents was to stop at McDonald's. We'd go in, use the restroom, and get maybe even a Happy Meal when I was a kid. And I think about McDonald's, and I drive by McDonald's when I go through town regularly, and there's always a line. Our McDonald's in our drive-thru, it goes around, and it usually goes to the street, the drive-thru line, if not out into the street. I haven't been to McDonald's. I haven't been to McDonald's in years. I probably haven't eaten McDonald's in probably 8-9 years, maybe longer. And the funny thing is as a teenager, 19, I think I was 19, I started working at McDonald's. Worked my way up in the management program. Worked there 3 years, and my goal was to own a restaurant, McDonald's restaurant. Far from that now, as I own a gym and a personal trainer, and I tried to share the word on maybe how unhealthy that type of food is. But nonetheless, whatever you think about McDonald's, is the food that great? It's never, and I've worked at McDonald's, and I've gone to McDonald's. I've been a customer, I've been an employee. It never looks like that commercial on the TV. When that burger is so juicy, and I mean, there's just juice running down the sides, and the cheese is melted just right. You got a little ketchup showing, a little mustard showing. I mean, that lettuce and tomato, they look crispy, and that bun looks you couldn't get any fresher than that bun. Let me tell you from experience, it does not look that way when I put it out. It didn't look like that when my employees put it out. I haven't ever been to a McDonald's and gotten a burger, a quarter pounder with cheese that looked like what it did on TV. I've never gotten a Big Mac like it did on TV. So the food is okay. You might think, man, that McDonald's is the best food ever. And that's great. But what does McDonald's sell? What does McDonald's sell? Oh, you'd probably say they sell shakes. They sell some sodas. They sell burgers. They sell some chicken nuggets. They sell some other stuff. But what's the one kid meal that they sell? And my kids bought it for my kids a lot of times. A Happy Meal. McDonald's sells happiness. You're going to be happy when you eat our food. I have some McDonald's, old classic McDonald's glasses in my cabinet at home. Have a Hamburglar on it, and Grimace, and the mayor, and different scenes on it, and Ronald McDonald, of course. And they're all happy. And I'm so excited to have the glasses. I think, they're from the 70s, and I'm like, oh, this is so cool. It makes me happy. McDonald's sells happiness. When you go there, oh, that tastes so good. It's going to make you happy. Why do they have a Happy Meal? It's going to make your kiddo happy. They're going to get a little toy. They're going to get some fries. They're going to get a burger. They might get some nuggets. They're going to get a soda. They might get some tea. They might get some Powerade. They sell happiness. And when we think about it, we go, oh, you're right, Aaron. They do sell happiness. And so today I want to talk about 3 simple things that we can do to feel happier. Don't we all want to be happier? And sometimes we wait on other people to make us happy. I want McDonald's to make me happy. But happy is a feeling, happy is a choice. How can, maybe I go through the drive-thru at McDonald's, I'm like, oh, they didn't do this right. And that's a subpar burger. But then somebody else comes through the drive-thru, and it's the best burger, and just puts a smile on their face. They got them that nice hot cherry pie along with a chocolate milkshake, and they're just in heaven. It's happiness. It's a choice. Happiness is a choice. We all want to be happier. So if it's a choice, why would we not be happier? Why would we not want to be happier? Why would we not choose to be happier? So today I'm going to share some happiness secrets with you. Happiness secrets. And really, I'm not that smart, so they're not that much secret. I think we do it all the time. We just don't pay attention to it. We don't choose for that thing to make us happy. How many times have and I don't think we do this enough. This might be a secret that you didn't think about. But how many times do we cheer ourselves forward? We're quick to dog ourselves. You're not good enough. You didn't do that right. You don't know enough. You can't do that. Somebody else is already doing it. We have all these reasons not to cheer ourselves forward. So how often do we cheer ourselves forward? What does that mean? What does cheer yourself forward means? It means maybe you're always late to a meeting. Get to a meeting on time. Yay, way to go. Nobody else might notice, but you sure did. What about I train a lot of, probably my clientele is 95% female. And they all share with me from time to time when they do laundry. And they all have different ways to do laundry. It's so interesting and I'm not saying it's just for ladies, but they're the ones that share with me the most about how they do laundry. It's so funny. Some wait all week long and then do laundry on one day. Some do a load every day, but don't fold it till the end of the week. Some have certain days they fold laundry. Some have certain days they do the laundry. They have a whole schedule. They might, put it in baskets and the kids take it here and there. But maybe just cheering yourself forward is, folding the laundry on a day you might not normally do it, so it's already done. For me, I'm guilty. Sometimes if Kim's gone, I gotta say, hey, where do I put the laundry detergent? Well, I thought there's liquid, but we got these pod things. Where do I open that pod and squeeze it into the detergent thing, or do I toss it in there? What do I do? So for me, a cheering forward would be like, man, I didn't have to call her. I just tossed that pod in there like I knew what I was doing. Now, I might have put everything in the dryer and shrunk everything, but that's a different story. We're cheering yourself forward one thing at a time. Maybe it's mowing the yard. For me, when I mow the yard, I love to see the lines. I always tell Kim, did you see the yard? It looks good, doesn't it? That's my way of cheering myself forward, because there's just something so satisfying. It only lasts about a day when you mow the yard because it's going to grow right back. But it's so satisfying when you mow. You go, oh, that just looks so nice, and everything's the same length, and it's weed-eated. For me, that's cheering myself forward because it makes me feel a sense of accomplishment. With training clients and owning a gym and all these different things, sometimes the success depends on, did somebody else have success? That's when I feel successful. Did they lose weight? Did they gain the muscle that they want? Did they have a good workout? Did they get the goal time they wanted to in their event? So sometimes it's based on someone else. Did someone else get what they wanted? And then that helps me be successful. But that's the one thing mowing the yard is like, I did that. I sweated. I pushed the mower. I weed-eated. I got hit in the shins with rocks, and I did that. I went through the pain. I went through all the sweat and tears, and I made the yard look like that. To me, that's cheering myself forward, and it gives me pride and the satisfaction of, I did that. I accomplished that. So it's cheering yourself forward, and cheer yourself forward whatever it is that you need a little cheer yourself forward on. But be mindful of cheering yourself forward. And when we do that, we go, yeah. Because when you cheer for somebody else, aren't you like, you're happy, like, yeah, way to go, that's it. So why not do that for yourself? Why not go, yeah, I made that meeting on time. Yeah, I folded laundry on a Tuesday when I was going to wait till Saturday. Man, the yard, I was going to ride a little more, but I got out and I pushed it and I got some steps in. Oh, man, that is great. And look how good that yard looks. I used my new weed eater, my new edger. Oh, man, that is on fire. Because you're happy. That makes you happy and excited about what you just did. So cheer yourself forward. The second secret to happiness, and I believe this with all my heart, and I think it doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your physical ability, that everyone should do this at their own capability. And that's move your body. Move your body. Because when you move your body, you put it in a different state. If you ever sat and studied, in college I'd sit and study, and I get so sleepy and I get so tired. But when I get up and move around, I kind of wake up, I kind of change my attitude. That's why sometimes people have a hard time working out at home because, I need to do that on my computer. Oh, I need to do that laundry. Oh, I need to vacuum. I need to go out and mow the yard. We have all these things, but when they come to the gym, that's the only thing we do here. We work out. So they move their body into a different environment, which puts them in a different state. I might have been staring at a computer screen for 8 hours. I come to the gym, and I can relax, and I can work out. Now my mind's starting to shift. It's going in different directions. I'm having some different thoughts because my body's moving, my blood's pumping, my endorphins are going, so you're moving your body. And that might just mean going for a walk, simply going out your door, walking out your driveway. And again, whatever your capability is. I've told the story of my grandmother. She was blind and had a walker, and she would just do laps down her hallway in her tiny apartment. She'd count her laps, there and back, there and back. It was. We might look and go, why bother? But to her, that was a big thing. That was a big thing to move her body and do that. Maybe it's just dancing. Kim, my wife, she dances in the kitchen. She loves to listen to old country, and she dances. She loves to dance. And that's moving your body, and that makes her happy. Sometimes I might catch her dancing, and she has a smile on her face. It makes her smile. It makes her happy. Because you're moving. You're just going and moving in different directions. I have a senior class. We call it the Senior Shakers, or the Synergy Shakers at the gym. And it's a chair class. And some of the folks that come, they can stand up and do the different exercises. We do body weight exercises, band exercises, light dumbbell exercises, different things. But some stand up, do what they can. Some stay sitting down and keep moving because that's what they can do. Some come in a wheelchair, some come in a walker, some come with a cane. It's doing what you're capable of, but it's moving your body. And to look out at my shakers in class, they're just smiling. They're just having a good time because they're moving. They get to move. They get to talk to each other. They get to have a really good time. So move your body. I think we should always be moving our body. No matter what our age, no matter what our capability is, you look at your situation and say, what am I capable of doing? It's more than, maybe it is just sitting in a chair. Maybe it is. But can you do some arm exercise in your chair? Can you wiggle your toes in your chair? Can you move your legs up and down in your chair? Can you shake your head in your chair? What can you do to move your body? Move your body looks different for everybody, but move your body and make it happy. Make it, create happiness with your body. And the last one, the third one, 3 simple secrets. Cheer yourself forward, move your body, those 2 things you've done for yourself. And the third is do something kind for someone else. We often get stressed and get involved in our lives, and we get upset, we get depressed, we get down about our life. Oh, woe is me. This is awful. Oh, if only, I wish. But what if we took that energy and we did something for someone else? Doesn't that make you happy when you volunteer to do something for something else? For someone else, you make them happy. And when you make someone else happy and put a smile on their face or have gratitude, what does that do to you? Instinctively, that makes you happier. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can maybe make breakfast for somebody. It can be maybe you're going over to see a friend and you pick up coffee. Maybe you're going to hang out with some friends and you go pick up some margaritas. That's some good stuff. We're going to have a drink and we're going to have some friend time. Maybe it's you just text someone you haven't seen or talked to in a while and say, hey, I was just thinking about you. Hope you're having a great day. Hope the world's treating you right. You're just on my mind, you're on my heart. I want to tell you, hey, you got this. Now, can you do that and read that text message or that phone call without a smile on your face? I would say probably not. And happiness is a choice. And happiness might just be for that moment while you're sending the text, while you're making some breakfast. while you're picking up the coffee or the margaritas, if you're picking up some food, if you're just sitting visiting with a friend, if you're just sitting with a parent and let them visit and talk and you just listen, because it makes them happy. And in knowing that it's making them happy, it makes us happy. It makes us smile that I can do that for somebody else. It didn't cost me anything. To make somebody else happy doesn't do something kind, doesn't have to always cost us money. It can be just our time. Our time, which is the most valuable thing we have in this life, is time. And when we give of that to someone else, how can that not make us happy that we wanted to give a little of our time to that person that we know or love? And it's got to make us happy. Happy people make time to do things that make them happy. Let me say that again. Happy people make time to do things that make them happy. What makes you happy? Cheer yourself forward, move your body, do something for someone you love or know, a like, friend. What other things make you happy? Think about people you know that seem happy, that are happy. What are they doing? Are they doing things that make them happy? And I bet you would say yes. Because don't we get happy when we're doing the things we don't want to do? Yeah. So start doing those things. You may still have to do those things. We all have to do those things we don't want to do, we don't like to do. We all have to do that. But start doing those things that make you happy. What makes you happy? Start doing those things. Start putting a smile on your own face. Say, you know what? I'm tired of being a grump. I'm tired of being unhappy. I'm going to start doing some things that make me happy. We can't be happy all the time. It just doesn't always go like that because it's life. But there's moments, and there are extended moments that you can be happy. So do those things that make you happy. Happy people make time to do things that make them happy. So, are you the happiness secret? The number one happiness secret of all the other ones: do things that make you happy to be a happy person. Hey, I'd love to connect with you through aarondegler.com. If you need some help being happy, I have some coaching programs, have some online training. I have a texting group that I send out that has, my goal is to inspire, encourage, and motivate on a daily basis. I have a weekly email. I just want to connect with you. I want to help you be happy. I want to help you find those choices to be a happier person. Because happiness, it's not complicated. We just make it complicated. Do the things that make you happy to be a happy person. And hey, we'll see y'all next time. And as I tell my wife Kim every night before I go to bed, it's bottom of the ninth, double A, out.